homeschool friends. So today is December 22nd. Yesterday was our last day of school before the Christmas holidays, and I'm so excited. I actually just dropped my kids off at my in-laws so I could do some homeschool resetting, I guess is a good way to say it. So I'm gonna take you with me. This is gonna be kind of a get it done with me video, which I haven't really done on this channel, but I hope you like it and I hope it inspires you to kind of do the mid-year reset, like the clean, the organize. My goal is really just to get to all the things that I haven't been able to get to. Like, they're not important enough to do on my Sunday prep every week, but they really need to get done. Anyway, welcome to my get it done with me video. Gotta have my Starbucks. I actually stopped on the way home, and I love peppermint in my Americano. But anyway, I digress. Here is the list I just wrote up. This is kind of a bit of a brain dump. There's not really any order here. And actually, I just realized that the top thing I've already done. I've already laminated. I had a few charts from All About Reading I wanted to laminate, so I got that done. And so this is what I have left. It's actually kind of a big list. I want to start with doing our Phonics flashcard binder, which is a part of my Abeka resources. So I will leave a link to the video I just made on all my resources for Abeka Phonics, but I don't have a big enough binder. So I'm going to check downstairs and see if I have a bigger binder or I might split it into two. And then I want to clean out and organize. That's so big. I want to clean out my kids' desks. I want to go through the Abeka resources. So this is what I mean by my Abeka resources. So it sits right by my desk, which is nice in the sense that it is accessible all day long. But this is all of the stack of flashcards. And then this is a lot of the different games and charts and manipulatives and more flashcards. It feels kind of cluttered, and so I really want to adjust that. So anyway, that is what I mean by my Abeka resources. I think I might move it to that cabinet over there. So I'll see. That actually might be what I do a lot of today, is like take a bunch of stuff out, because I also have on this clean and organized books and games. Well, I have a lot of the games down here and my kids don't really use it. And I have a lot of games down here too, but my twins have started to just go downstairs to the storage closet to get their games and their activities for quiet time. So I might use this space a little bit better for homeschool. Let's see, last couple things on here. Oh, I want to sell curriculum. Oh my gosh, guys, I need to take pictures for that. I want to set up the kids' portfolios. I want to print off some reading charts. And then I want to look at my daughter's curriculum. I have some things I want to switch around mid-year for her, so I will be looking at my homeschool planner for that. All right, so let's get going on the list, shall we? So to do a little bit of a check-in as to what I have been doing, I have actually gotten quite a bit done. I did all of the Phonics flashcards and I fit them into two binders, which actually works out well. Then I'm not carrying around such a big binder. So I got that done, and then I started tackling the schoolroom. So as you can see, it's a bit of a mess, but I decided to use this blue cabinet a bit more in homeschooling. So we pretty much stay in this area to homeschool, and I was using that to store a lot of toys for the twins, but they're really not using it very much. They kind of forget about it. So I'm going to bring in some of our school books into this area, some of our kind of resource books that sit on my bookcase. Because my bookcase is getting a little bit full, I've been collecting lots of books, more for myself than for school. And like I announced on my channel last week, I am splitting this channel up. And so this is the first video on Science Mama to start the ball rolling on all of the homeschool content. So there won't be any more book content on this channel, but down below I put my new booktube channel. If you do follow me for any of my book content, that's where it is. So like I said, I've been collecting lots of books and I need to move some of their school resources. So I'll take you over there now. I haven't really done a good bookshelf tour before, so I'm not going to today. But it's on my list. I have something fun to do. But, sorry, there's our Christmas tree. But up on this shelf is where I keep a lot of our resources for homeschool. And then over here is where I keep all of our Sonlight stuff. And I'm thinking of still keeping our Sonlight stuff in here because this is the room we primarily do our couch subjects, or all our history and science and read alouds and things like that. So I'm gonna keep Sonlight in here unless I need that shelf. We'll see. So I'm gonna do a big reorganization of my books. I'm not sure when, but I think today I'm gonna take at least this shelf to the schoolroom. So stay with me for that. I'm getting so much done. I think my kids will be back in about an hour, so that's how much time I have. Have got a ton of things done and I'm so proud of myself. I think making this video has made me more on task, if that makes sense. And so I was able to clean out all of the desks for the kids, as well as over there, and dust everything. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It kind of gets grimy after a couple of months. And so that's all done. I have a few more things on my list. Actually, let's go look at the list. Let's look at the list together. So next on my list is to sell curriculum. So what I think I'm going to do for that is to go take pictures using this camera that I am currently filming on. So I won't film that, but maybe I'll put up some pictures of what I am trying to sell in case anybody's interested. I might also put my Mercari link down below, which is where I sell a lot of my curriculum. Just in case you're all interested, by no means do you need to buy my used curriculum, but in case you are, just let me know and then I'm sure I can get you a deal. If you found it via this channel, that would be really cool. I would like that because then it feels like it doesn't go to a complete stranger. So let me know. I'll put up some pictures. So I just came in from taking a bunch of pictures. Oh my gosh, I need to sell some curriculum. It's getting ridiculous. I don't know if any of you are like that, but I just need to get it done and posted. It is not that hard. So the last things on my list are to work on the kids' portfolios. I think I'm going to make a separate video out of that, and I think I will do that sometime over break because I want to get it done. It's not required by my state, but it's really good, and I've been switching curriculums a decent amount, and so I want to kind of make note of those things, less in the sense of like what curriculum I use, but more in the sense of what pieces of the curriculum, like what phonograms did we learn here, or what grammar concepts did we learn from this curriculum. And so I can kind of make note of that more for myself so that I don't forget that they have already learned that. So I'm going to do that probably in a different video. But the other two things are to make a reading chart and to work on curriculum that we're going to be switching over come the new year. So that pretty much means I have desk work left. So I'll set you guys up over there and we'll get through it because my in-laws just texted me that my kids are on the way. So I have about 40 minutes. So I think I should be able to finish. Wish me luck. So the first thing I actually need to do is to look at our overall calendar and to see where we are in our curriculum, because my daughter has mostly been doing not all about reading, Abeka, and I'm going to be intermixing all about reading now that she has some kind of key concepts and she's getting way better at blending. So she made it through lesson 15 in level 1 of all about reading before we switched to Abeka to really strengthen her skills on blending. So that means she has 38 lessons left, and if we do 2 lessons a week, which I still think we can do with her as well as my son, that gives us 19 weeks. Actually, that works out perfectly. That's bizarre. So we did 17 weeks and we have 19 weeks left, and that adds up to 36, right? Yeah. So I just wanted to double check that. So I'm bringing back all about reading. And because of her skill level with Abeka, I think I'm going to start her with all about spelling, because usually all about reading recommends you don't do spelling until you have finished level 1. But with Abeka, she already has a lot of those skills. I would like to start her on some spelling. Actually, for my son, I already picked up all about spelling level 2 because he is on, I think, lesson 19. So we only have 5 lessons left, which is about 5 weeks. And so we will quickly skip to this. Shortly after the new year, we will be getting into this. So I wanted to have that out. So those were kind of the 2 big things, all about reading, all about spelling, that I needed to bring back up and get kind of on our schedule. And the other thing I'm contemplating is this program. So Lightning Literature. So I did a whole comparison video on Lightning Lit and other writing programs, and I struggled with Lightning Lit for its actual composition, but I liked it for its grammar and its reading comprehension. I might just use it for my daughter and get her some basic grammar, and we'll just not do the composition because I'm not really interested in that anyway. I think it'll be okay. It's just a way to get her a little bit of grammar, a little bit of reading comprehension, to really just start down the path on all of that stuff, so we can kind of make a different plan come next year for her for writing and grammar. I'm not sure what that plan is going to be, all honesty, but we'll come up with something, and I think I'll just use the resources I have. The other thing I really do need to do is to go through this planner. So I love this planner, A Simple Plan Planner by Mardell. What I need to do is catch up on where we are in each of the specific subjects, like how many lessons have we done, so that I can have an idea of how we're tracking towards the end of the year. I think we're tracking pretty well, but I just need to kind of do that. So I think I will do that now. So the last thing I want to do before I end my really productive time here is to look up some reading charts. And like I have mentioned in a lot of my recent videos, my kids are just taking off with reading. And since we're entering the Christmas break, which is going to be like a week and a half, 2.5 weeks, I haven't really nailed down when I'm going to start again. I want them reading books. Like, we're not going to do lessons or anything like that, but I want them to read books, and I want them to have a little bit of incentive to do so. So I want to look up some reading charts so that they can put stickers on them and stuff, because that seems to really work for them. Okay, I know you guys can't see this. I might pull up a picture. It looks a little bit young for my kids, but it's only 30 stars, which I think is a reasonable amount when we're talking like small picture books, to just really get them rolling, because I found some others that are more like 100, but those seem like too much. So I'll put some pictures up here. What are your thoughts? I think I'm going to implement that for going into the Christmas season and beyond probably. So I think I'm gonna leave you here. I pretty much tackled my whole list. I've tackled my whole list and it felt really good. It felt good to get a bunch of stuff done. I pretty much just have those portfolios to still put together, and I hope I can find the time over break. I just don't want them to stack to the very end of the year. That'll just be really annoying. So I hope to get that done over break sometime, and maybe I will record that if you guys are at all interested. But thank you for coming along on my Get It Done With Me video. I hope it was encouraging and inspirational potentially for you to also kind of get some of those homeschool things done that it's just hard to find time to do, honestly. That's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for coming along. And as always, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you in the next homeschool video. All right, guys, take care. Bye.